lovely Lovecraftians. How are we doing today? Think that I can remove the bars now. Hi, Smelly. Hello. So far, so good. That's wonderful to hear. I've been doing pretty well myself. Just trying to keep up with things, really. Morning. Door knocking game. Yes, it's downloading in the background right now as we speak.
Take that, depression!
Let's see. I feel like I've seen this style before. I think it was someone over for dinner or something. You must have gifted that. I was wondering when it was. I was like, I don't remember getting this game. But yes, I've been doing well. I'm still doing college stuff, so I was busy, but we did blow up on X recently and gained a massive almost 600 followers in 24 hours. I'm hoping that that bleeds over to our Twitch and YouTube channel just so I can educate some more people in the Lovecraftian ways. Hello. Hi. Speaking of, I should post that I'm live over there. Other than that, how's everybody doing? The growth has been insane. The model is very well received. Just because of everything happening too, I do feel like indie VTubers and my announcement was picked on a very good day. I did hear about the Iron Mouse drama 20 minutes after the video was posted. Someone linked me in. It's been a week? What's been a week? The Iron Mouse drama's been 3 days, I think, or 2. It hasn't been a week since I streamed. It couldn't be. Maybe it's been a week since I've seen you? I'm confused. I lost track of what I was saying. Yes, every member has left, effectively. The only member I think that didn't make a statement. Oh, it definitely has been one of those weeks. I'm just glad I got a little bit of positivity with the model reveal. I was revealing parts of it and nothing was blowing up. And then I asked what movie made people sad and then it blew up. I know a lot of people like the design. There isn't that many octopus VTubers. It's actually really hard to do. I've seen a lot of good riggers mess up tentacles. Just because it's not something you do all the time. But Chris just took so much time and been so patient that I'm sure it's gonna look amazing. It's very hard to find an artist that's just as good as artwork as they are rigging. In my opinion, usually they're only good at one or the other. But, you know, that makes sense. You're not gonna be good at both all the time. But I like to say Chris definitely is. Hello, behind the smile, welcome in. So yeah, a lot of love and outpour for the model. I do know most VTubers base themselves off of animes, so we have our demon girls, our cat girls, our dog girls, our maid girls, our robot girls, our horse girls. But I wanted to take some different route and be a Lovecraft girl. And I saw a lot of people saying that they recognize it as Eldritch, a lot of people saying that they recognize it as HP Lovecraft. I did see that there's 2 other Cthulhu-based VTubers, but they both were inactive, and they both did completely different designs than me. So, the idea has definitely been in some people's minds, and I hope to bring it to their frontal lobes so that their neurons can activate it. I'm doing wonderful. We're just talking about how well we just were very well received on the X site. But yes, I'm gonna keep that up. Because this definitely is helping. There's that. Sorry about the ads. I need to get Spotify Premium eventually. Oh yeah, I was linking on X that I'm live. But yeah, it's been a week. I've just been trying to keep up with schoolwork and stuff like that. But happy Wednesday. I don't have work today. The art is, I love the art. There's so many variants of it too. We got the furry one. We got the green. We got the long hair, the no hair. Over there, over here, you know? We definitely are doing it. We're doing it big. I have to get some stuff commissioned too. So if you want to link some stuff in the art chat of like people that you know that make good starting sin screens or people that you know that make good assets, I like my background right now. I think it fits the look very good. And I like that it's like pretty basic. But if you know anything better, let me know. Because I like moving. I don't like static images. I'm a Gen Z. I have to have my Subway Surfers and my YouTube video and a song playing in the background and my monitors turned on. You know, I have to have it like that. I can't have it any other way. Yeah, a lot of my Oshis were following me now. I need to reach out to them. Where's the Mookie? M-U-K... I don't see a Mookie. The followers. Zombiella started following me after that post. Ava Lamp started following me. Nahoka Veta, they're one of my Oshis too. I love their artwork. Let's see here. Let's see Fen. Honeko started following me. Hershey's been following me. They're a model. So I mean, Vampy's been following me for a while too. They debut on the 13th. I can't wait to see. Banshee Boo is following me now. Let's see here. Oh, the double U's. That's probably why I couldn't find it. Yeah, the bug one. Oh, I've actually, yeah, I rated them before, and we've talked a bit. They posted it on TikTok. That's why it wasn't like a big deal. I know, Milky. They're really cool. I need to follow them back on X now that you say that. Let me follow them back. They're awesome. I don't know who Fen is, though. Who's Fen? Fenari Mori? Oh, no, I know Fen as well. Fen isn't following me back. Fen's that cool moth. I wish Fen was following me back. I love their voice and how they do stuff and their candles. Yeah, they're not following me back. It doesn't say we're mutuals. I'm following them. They're not following me. Well, I wasn't following the other person you said, though. I followed them back. Maybe I'm dumb? Maybe I should unfollow. No, I don't want to unfollow and follow because that's so toxic. No, you're good. I'm just lost. I could be wrong. When you're mutuals with someone, it says, though, yeah? Let me press the backspace. No, it doesn't say when you're mutuals. We might be mutuals. I might be dumb. You might be right. I thought it said mutuals. The message thing's open, so we have to be mutuals, because I can message them. Yeah, no, you're right. I'm wrong. I'm not used to, desktop version of X. Oh, yeah, I was posting that I'm live. Octopus. And let me just go ahead and copy URL. And then post. Okay. Ta-da! Alright, I'm back. Follow, unfollow, follow, unfollow, and finally unfollow, unfollow. And then they call me parasocial, and then I'm parasocial, and then they notice me, and then they get a restraining order, and then I show up on their house unannounced. That was all satire. That was all satire. That was satire. That was satire. Sat-tire. You sat on the tire. Dude, I want to kind of play the horse game. I want to play a game that, Hot gifted first, though. It looks, since it's only a gigabyte long, I expect it to be done in an hour, but, yes. Is that Rosie, or, what is your profile picture, Magical? It looks like it has been a hell of a Vizzy Piss character. What is that? I can't see. I can't see. I'm blind. I hardly ever use X. It's from an art. Okay. That makes sense. I hardly ever use X too. When I use X, it's mainly just to like. Oh, Skullgirls. That's where I recognized it from. Okay. I was making a joke. Hope that nothing like that has ever happened. I was joking too. I think the worst thing to happen in the VTuber sphere for that is what happened with Camellia. They were gifted like a teddy bear or something like that, and then a fan tracked her through the teddy bear. So, be careful out there. And you're never leaving. We already agreed. I'm gonna live in the shed and eat the spiders and the bugs because I love eating bugs. Just love eating bugs. Yeah. There's been a lot of weird VTuber drama in the last 3 to 6 months. It's probably been one of the worst times in VTubing history. I'm not even gonna lie. For example, this week, a lot of people swept it underneath the rug, but if you do like Kenji, please offer him your support right now. He did have a brain aneurysm as well during all this. I was shocked too. I thought it was like some type of joke because of how erratic his content is. Like, oh yeah, he had a brain aneurysm, you know? But no, he actually did have one, and still, like, he still has the clot. So please give your out love and your support. A lot of the people right now are going through it. New friend. Yeah, exactly. That's how it feels. But on the bright side, all of the shoujo people that are going indie, it will be a few months before they can stream due to all this legal stuff. But they will be able to have complete creative control. For example, with Gora, Hololive's the strictest company. You have to get approval before you play certain games when you're a VTuber. Atlas, Nintendo, etc. Because sometimes they don't want you associated with the brand, because when you're a VTuber, you're not a person, per se. You're also a brand. You're an image. You're like an idol, literally. You are a product to be sold. That's how the companies view you. They are going to keep their IPs because they were a talent-first agency. And they're also going to be able to try to get their money back, but the stores shut down. Everything's, you know, very, very hard for them right now. Most of them do own their IPs, yes. And those who don't, typically, with companies like this, when they lose money, you could keep your IP. I did the right thing with my company. I knew they didn't have the money to sue me for Allure Eden, but I didn't resonate with Allure Eden. So what I did was I set a contract between Lumia the Dreamkeeper and Mark Up's Twitch TV because I didn't want to leave a sour note, because I did think that maybe I'd work in the future with Mark. They have a new theme called like something project, Radiance project, virtual project. I don't know. I wanted to audition, but something told me not to, just because I feel more comfortable as an indie and I don't want to share my profits or be used for legal advice, because I've been an accountant and I've also worked in other senses of more mature-esque jobs. But, oh, thank you. Say sorry. Woo, that's loud. Oh, hi, welcome in. Oh my god. Woo, what an entrance. But yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of VTubers that should have gotten to VShojo and then didn't, because VShojo also prioritized friendship first. And now people like Silvervale and Nanners and Bebe are coming out about stuff. And I always had my suspicions that they left because they weren't getting paid. Because VTuber corporations do something that's pretty scummy. As someone who's been in a corporation, they play favoritism. Hey, we're talking about the VShojo drama. Please feel free to join in. I'm actually an ex-corporate VTuber myself, so we're talking about that from my standpoint as like a smaller corporation, when what bleeds into larger corporations as well. With that said, they do play favoritism. A lot of companies will only pay out people that are doing well that week. There's things called forced hiatuses, where they'll restructure or rebrand you due to the fact that you're not the most popular one. The most popular one typically get the song covers, and sometimes will be paired with more least popular ones to try to boost their popularity. I'm not saying that I was more popular than me at the time, but we were put together and our voices didn't align, in my opinion. And I don't like singing as well for covers. And I didn't give 110%. And that song's still up. And I did ask, I'm pretty sure, for it to be taken down after I left, and it never was. The VTubing scene is really hard. And hello, Cami. In general, they're gonna come out with it. The VShojo girls are EN talents first. This won't be covered up like JP's. This is gonna be a new milestone in VTubing history. Because Ian is always known to be loud, brave, independent, ferocious. Unlike JP, where it's more idle, soft, loving, tender. Ian talents are known to take risks, to be bold, to be voiceurous. And that's going to impact this whole thing. JP is about honor, self-sacrifice, and living up to traditional values. Where over here in EN, we don't play like that. We talk. Enjoy your art. I hope it goes well. Thank you for lurking. I think my experience also made me do better. I keep things more intimate, more honest. I don't reapply to any companies. The last one I did was Lucid Multimedia, because I've heard good things about them. But then they absorbed another company, which I thought was risky. So I will not be applying anymore. I was denied both times. I believe I was denied for my involvement with the talent of a red lizard named Jenny Mercury now. Because Jenny Mercury left the group. It was very, very hinted that was the reason why. Which I couldn't ask for a better friend. Jenny's amazing, and please give her support as well. She streams on YouTube with her fiance, I believe. So yeah. Yeah, VShojo did get dipped in the cherry jar. Yeah. They didn't pay out their talents, which is typical. I'll be honest with you. When I was in a company, our stipend paid for the week was $20. You heard me right. $20. Companies offer you a very low base rate pay, and then they give you a percentage of whatever you make on top of that. Typically, companies will pocket 20 to 40%. Yes, when I was a lawyer at Eden, I only got paid $20 a week for my company. And then I got a shared PayPal account, which I now keep as a lawyer at Eden since it was a business account. And they'd have a card that they could pull money out of at any time, like a physical card, because they had access to the account. And then I would get a percentage. It was agreed upon in the contract. I knew what was happening. But I always thought that the $20 would be more as we grew. We had some decent debuts. Duo Leveling, Man, and that one hamster that never came back. But, like I said, they were dreamers. And that's where our group died in the water. The ambitions were spread and fizzled out. I am probably a medium tier talent from them. I wasn't the best. I wasn't the worst. There's only 3 talents that remain. An unnamed unknown talent called Nagi Kutzali, which just goes by Nagi on Twitch now. They never debuted. They never signed a contract, but they were in the Discord through and through. They probably became the biggest talent. Amazing. Iron Vertex model. Great talent in Python. Worked on games like Guilty Gear. Really spectacular person, honestly. Yeah, that happens. So you work for time/tips? Yes. I like where I am. And I do feel like I'm top tier for the people that I care about most.
Is your AC system
I just meant
unreliable?
in a way
Use
that
exceptional
it felt like some of these people could have been in bigger groups and they got tricked. For example, Duo Leveling. One of them works as a manga artist for an agency I won't list just in case it's doxing their career. And the other one I'm pretty sure works in the medical field. So Duo Leveling has impressive jobs in the backing. They paid for their own models. They even went above the company, was like, the stipend's not enough. We will pay for our own. Oh, I know. I saw that I was a lot of people's top streamers. It is annoying. Companies need to pay for all non-streamers in the company as well as their streamers. Exactly. Our management didn't get paid anything. I believe Azora was my manager, and they're the only one that actually did stuff. I put pressure on Azora to do stuff too. I promised whenever we blew up, I would pay them myself if management wouldn't. I was in no position to pay them myself because I was only getting $20 a week, but we never blew up. And they did become a good manager to other people, and they took their job serious, and they work for some pretty big companies now. But other talents wouldn't reach out to their managers or do anything, and then they get mad at their managers. And I never was mad to any of my managers. I don't blame them. It wasn't their fault. They were just dreamers, and they weren't getting paid much either. But then our cookie jar, in my opinion, was a convention. Is there an actual tier for streamers? Some people do view them in tiers. That's the thing I'm talking about with companies. I'm not saying the viewers view them, but your manager will view you in tiers. For example, we didn't have standard gen debuts. We had Generation Deity, Generation RPG, and then Generation something else. And then you had a leader for each generation. We also got ranked by our sex appeal. Mian was supposed to be for the women. I was supposed to be mommy character after they figured out I could voice act for male viewers. Dual Leveling was supposed to give older sibling vibes, and Mia was supposed to give younger sibling vibes. When I catered to what they told me to do and read off scripts they told me to do, I was offered no protection when a certain viewer tried to find my personal information and tried to come into my home. I was offered no support, much like how Nanners of V Shoujo was swatted, and at least she thought she could pay for the sponsorship stream. She was offered no support, she was swatted, and that was it. They pin you against each other. They make you hate your fellow talents. They put you on a display and a pedestal, and it's a constant fight, a battle royale to see who can be the top in the company. It's toxic, it's irritating, and it's also very bad for their mental health. The biggest example of this is Hololive's Gora Gora. You would think being the number one would mean happiness, right? Gora Gora hated that. She viewed everybody as equals, much like I viewed all mine as equals too. But the company told her she was the best. She had to be on the advertisements. She had to do the things. She had to stream. Whereas she viewed Amy as a pretty good person because I was her friend. At one point, Hololive admitted that they viewed Amy as the absolute worst of that generation. Which is such a toxic and awful thing to say. And people brushed over it because numbers mattered back then. No. It's horrible. It is. It is insane. Exactly. That's how you should look at it. If the VTuber appeals to you, that's great. If they don't, there's a million of them out there. You'll find one for you, honey. I promise. But yeah. That's why these girls quit, because of mental health or vocal strain. Speaking of the devil, here's Nagy. Please give them a follow. We were just talking about some of the issues with VTuber companies. I am devil. I was saying, Nagy was smart. Nagi's a genius in all retrospects. Please give Nagi your love and support. You're never live when I'm on. Well, I'm not on that often. I'm in college. But yes. Nagi can tell you firsthand how important it is to be an indie and be true to yourself. Her community absolutely loves her. She does stuff in Python. She does cool SCP stuff. I look up to Nagi, and Nagi was one of the first friends I made in the VTuber sphere because of HoloLive. HoloLive. Haha. We were talking about HoloLive. Hoshi Live. Honestly, bad branding on the name too. W Nagi. It's W Nagi. Holler Live. Hershey Live. Haru Live. Shoujo. All the same, honestly. And yeah. Companies don't pay you much. They don't do much. They pocket things. They force you into these boxes. They make you perform like a monkey on a stage. It's not healthy. It was only important back in the day because VTubers didn't have exposure. There is no point in standing in the company today. People make their own VTuber groups all the time. There's even things like Mystic Live that blend VTubers and people like that. And nobody owns it. Agencies are basically clout houses. Clout is the only thing that is worth that they can provide. Exactly. And now with the modernization of VTuber groups and streaming groups, they can't even provide that anymore. The company's dead in the water. The only way that things could be restructured is if JP kept their branch, because EN wouldn't let the JP manager handle the funds, and that's been proven. After that, there's nothing left. They can rebrand, they can take the name out, but they lost one of the biggest streamers in VTuber history. Iron Mouse and Gora Gora have been on the top for a long time, and with both of them leaving their companies, nobody's gonna want to join a company now. It's over. My company charges for my work, and I know how much I get paid. They charge 3 times my salary, but I also know exactly what the money goes to cover. So I'm not complaining. Transparency is nice. Transparency is nice. And they'll promise you the moon and the stars in your contract too. They'll say, yeah, you might be working for fish pennies now, but would you be comfortable moving to Japan one day when we blow up? Or we could stipend you with vacation whenever you get big enough so that you can go to conventions and perform. They'll promise you these things, and sometimes they won't. It's really familiar with a lot of things. And it's true, Nagi's right. Ninja Sanji is known as a black company, and people will still join it. It's done a lot of controversies too. People are still gonna join, but this is definitely gonna leave a mark on the community with Iron Mouse and Gora Gora leaving their companies back to back. No, it's gonna take a long time for them. Exactly. Money in the future won't cover rent today. And I'm just happy that the other ones are coming out too, because they're not as afraid, because Shoujo's ability to get a lawyer is probably very abysmal right now. That's what I would say too. If there was a corporation that could help me get more on the algorithm, I would sign for a 2-year contract and then dip. But even then, if they told me I had to rebrand and I had to leave behind this community I made, I wouldn't do it. And I'm not just saying that because I'm sentimental or just to say that to win approval. I genuinely wouldn't do it. There's been people here that's been through Allure Eden, Midnight Midna, and now Cthulhu. There's been people here that recognize me from my cosplay days back when I would travel from con to con, doing photos and interviews and living the limelight. And I sacrificed that for VTubing. And I'm still angry and bitter towards the company for telling me that sacrifice would have been worthy. It wasn't worthy. I did not make any progress with the company. I've made more progress as an indie. They never helped me plan subathons. They never helped you with things like algorithm. They never offered things that could be of any substance. Just didn't do a whole lot. Just sat there. And I feel like that's what a lot of CEOs do. They just sit there and just, you know the meme where it's the fat guy and he's like eating, and then there's this skinny guy with a water droplet coming down. That's how it is to be in a company. Yeah, so they're cooked. Charity fraud is a pretty serious crime. As someone who used to work as an accountant, with the IRS investigating that, they most likely have been writing it off as a tax write-off still, because they still have the proof that the money has like been shown on stream, and the IRS typically won't investigate you for things, so some people will do that as like a little white lie crime, because the money's still going to something important. What are you saying? My job isn't important? My talents aren't important? I'm sure it will all work out. So the IRS is gonna can them. Not only that, but this will also affect the girls' taxes, if anything is in their claims or their law sheets. So expect them to come back with subathons to pay off certain expenses or sudden things. They're gonna need a lot of support from the fans, because from a legality point, I worked for one of the biggest accounting agencies in the world at the time when I joined Who's She Live, my old company. I feel like that's why they hired me. I was one of the top 10 accountants in America. With that said, I did accounting because it let me do my cosplaying job. I wanted to get away from accounting because it was school crushing. So I agreed to help Who's She Live with their stuff. There's a lot of stuff that's going to happen from a legal standpoint with the IRS. And it's not going to be good financially for anybody. The numbers are going to be astronomical. Things are going to be ripped apart. I'm surprised if the IRS doesn't just take the floorboards while they're at it. They're going to owe so much back payment from these past few years. Not paying talents. Technically, if you work and you don't get paid, that's another little crime against the IRS. Not paying your employees is a pretty big deal. Dipping into S-corps or independents, such as charities, very big deal, because tax write-offs lets you get away with not paying taxes on stuff. With that said, there's also the legality of the JP branch, which recently opened up. That's going to be fun. So, not good. Not good at all. Let me put back on the music, but very little guidance. That's what I was talking about too. Just like when they put you in things and they pair you against each other. There's even points where like I was winning raffles and my company told me, Mia's not doing that well. Give up your prize for Mia. And I was like, what the fuck? You're just asking me to give up $800. And even like when I upgrade my PC, they're like, can you give Mia your old PC? And I was like, no. I need to sell that for money. I can't just give that away. What the hell? No hate to Mia. I did end up giving her the model because we were still friends in the raffle. But my PC, I couldn't do that. You need backup parts. You need to sell that stuff. You didn't. No, I went through a lot. Because I was very active with talking. Like I said, I talked to my managers. I was in the DMs. I would check on you. I still check on duo leveling. I try to stay active with the people in my life because I surround myself with only the people I try to care about the most. So I did care about management. I did care about the owners. I did put a lot of effort into it. I had 70,000 on my TikTok. I was traveling for conventions. That's my strong point of what got me into the company. So I gave up all that for them, and then they gave me $20 a week. Exactly. It was a VTuber group with a little bit of like help. That's all it was. I could just imagine my tiny anger for an indie thing. So small. Like a drop in the water of the ocean compared to what V Shoujo is going through. They're in an ocean right now. And to be honest, I don't remember if my NDA was 3 years, which would have been broken today, like I could say stuff, or 10 years. I'm surprised they're even saying stuff, some of these Bishoujo girls, because, like, NDAs are pretty binding. For example, Monarch, there's no way a Monarch can say anything. She literally just signed up, like, a few months back. And that's what I'm saying. Nagi, like, had an Iron Vertex model. Like, when I saw Nagi, I was like, hell yeah, this company's gonna be awesome! Nagi did all that herself. They showed me Nagi first. I think Nagi was my first introduction. They're like, hey, look at this talent. I'm like, wow. Thank you, Imarain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Oh. I gotta start my game here soon, because I could just talk and talk about this. It's tiring. It is. Because I know that all those talents were pouring their heart out, while the people that were supposed to support them the most were holding them back, taking away what could make them better, and watering them down for target audiences. You are right. They have to wait for their lawyers, and, for example, Bishoujo's lawyers have advised them to not make any statement, as anything they can say right now, it will be criminalizing. Because any type of statement would solidify what they've done. Them taking the store down, while it's not a statement, solidifies what they've done. They can't process any more funds. You can't buy merchandise because they can't have any more money. Everything has to stop. I'm pretty sure the girls are going to stop streaming after they make their announcements. Because, like I said, for me, when I was in the company, they could access my money anytime they wanted. They could take things, they could even put me in the negatives, hypothetically, if they wanted to. That's how it is to be a VTuber. Management owns you. You are a product when you're in a corporation. That's why some people just sign for a few years. That's why some people make their own groups after. If the company folds the NDA, yes, a non-disclosure agreement act would be broken because they would have to speak out about things in the company because, for legality reasons, they can't keep quiet if they're breaking stuff. What group are you in? I need to talk more in your chat. And there's been people I've saw that you stream with that I would also like to stream with, but I'm much too shy. You are the only... Oh, that's clever. I love that. Quetzalcoatl. Okay, I see you. I mean, Bishoujo's, like, I saw Mimo now. X, the only big company with 0 VTubers right now. Because they're technically still established. I'm sorry. I don't have Spotify Premium. Yeah. But that's my standpoint on it. As somebody that was, like, in a very tiny group and experienced some bitterness from that, I can only imagine that on a scale times 1,000. Yeah, I'll go on, get in the wardrobe. Get in the wardrobe. I have plenty of, coats. But yeah, it's just been a lot. I'm never going back in the closet. You can't make me. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Talking about this stuff gets me so emotional. No, too late. I already pointed it out. You're canceled. Okay, screenshot that and cancel him on X. Says I can't ban him since he's a moderator. No. We've been under a rock. Everybody's been under a rock. All companies are gonna do something. I've heard positive things about Vialore, though. That one doesn't seem too bad yet. And then, Face Connect hasn't had any issues either. A lot of people are saying that CEO's good because he just literally, like, Some CEOs do nothing like this, and they're bad, but he literally does nothing and it's good. I thought you were. Are you not? If not, someone give him moderator privilege. Not too bad yet. I'm still expecting something from VLore just because they're one of the first 18 plus agencies that I've seen. I also found a group that is very controversial on X that I didn't expect to see. And if I said their name on here, I'd probably get banned. That's crazy what they are. Apparently Tectone was where I found it. You know Allure has a Quetzalcoatl. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, you've heard about them too? VTARD? I didn't. Yeah, they've been established for a week, I think, and they're already falling apart because one of them's a PEDO and one of them is an NAZI. And I was like, what the actual hell is this garbage that's happening on top of this other dumpster fire? You know what was really upsetting too? I think I liked a few posts of the NAZI, not knowing it was an NAZI, and I need to get that. No, nobody can see likes anymore, but I still want to get that scrubbed off just in case. Because, like, oh, cool, a redhead military VTuber, how neat. And I scroll down a little bit, and I'm like, what the actual fuck? Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, so that's another thing that's happening right now. You know, the last time, I thought that there's a group that had this name before. They were autistic VTubers with other disabilities like BPD, PTSD, and other things. And they called themselves that because they all had autism. And they were, like, claiming the word. And everybody hated on them because, like, you're just making, like, your brand advertising that people have mental disabilities. And they were doing it, like, in a positive or, like, more, like, educational way. Like, oh, I have this mental disorder, this is how it affects my thing. Or like they also struggled with like, oh, I have dyslexia, so sometimes I'm gonna try to play games to try to improve on my speech therapy or something. Like, it made sense, so I thought it was the same group. So for me, as someone who's been in the space, when I saw that, when I looked it up, I was like, this is not the same group. This is what they were actually afraid of. Yeah, it's pretty like common because it's a spectrum. So I thought that it was that group again. And I was like, are they making a resurgence? There is even a point where, like, there's this one VTuber, I think they're like a plant VTuber or something, and they're in a wheelchair, because they're in a wheelchair in real life. And people were dogging on them, saying, you could be anything you want to be when you're a VTuber, and you still choose to be disabled. There's a lot of hate in the VTuber space. I, for one, have never been hate rated. I don't know if Nagy's experienced it, because Nagy's a bit of a big... Not a bit of a big... Nagy is a bigger VTuber than me. And they work really hard, and honestly, I hope that you only get positive stuff, because I could imagine spending a whole week on something and then getting a hate rate or something. I just feel like it's so detrimental. You've had over 10 hate rates. I've never had one. I've had hateful people. We just banned them, because like I made a joke about women once, and someone called, I think their name was like Rosie Maple, just started telling me that I was super unsupportive of women, and that women like me in the space were toxic. What did I joke about? I think it was something like, if I was a man, I would beat my wife too. Because it was in a game where, like, the woman cheated on the man or something. And, yeah, once. I make a lot of jokes like that. But, anti-woman hate rate. Exactly! That's what happened with me, too. I'm just, like, you know, like, a lot of things people say are satire. Or, like, even, like, in Dead by Daylight, I let it slip again. Sometimes you just get toxic during a game. And I said, I'm the streamer. I'm more important than you. You can die. You're not important. You're just a normie. Get lost. Get better. Yeah, streamers are gonna say stuff on stream. It's funny. Like, have a sense of humor. Then there's pushing the boundaries of bad taste, like that one group that's already fallen apart in a week. Exactly. Drinking and driving is my favorite crime to promote on my stream, personally. Drinking and driving, and then if you can't get access to your keys, just access your wife. You know what to do, chat. You know what to do. There's nothing wrong with it. As long as you say it in a video game after. Yay! New model. Look at that. So happy. So positively exciting. Tax fraud ASMR win. Subathon. I need to do a subathon. Everything I say happens in Roblox. Oh yeah, you haven't seen the new model. Let me take that ad off. Yeah. I'm an HP Lovecraft streamer now. I like reading audiobooks so much that this is my final brand to it. We spent a lot of money on this model. I'm not gonna lie. I spent quite a bit. Yeah, I made that Christmas in July. I was okay, green Cthulhu was not supposed to exist, right? I was talking and I saw other VTubers have like color palette switches. I've seen Nagy do a color palette switch before. I've seen Rosa do a color palette switch before. And I was like, I did spend less on my fursuit. You're actually right. I probably spent triple the amount on this. But this one does have a fursuit version too. And we did a poll if I got another like fursuit or if we did this, so yeah. Yeah, non-shiny Nagi. Like, I see every other VTuber do it. And I'm like, I don't want to like do it myself in VTube Studio because I'm a lazy PDOS. So I asked my artist, I was like, can I be green? And I also wanted a RGB toggle, but the computer is already crashing with all the detail. You can't see the detail yet. You'll have to come to the debut to see the detail because it's so hard to see in these little pictures. But there's basically like little particles floating in the stomach. There's a whole outer space thing in the stomach too. The eyes are gonna move. That's the thing, they're toggle, so I get to have all the artwork. So I got green, and then this is the red. And I'm in love with it. Yeah, that's Roach. He's screaming right now because he wants to be petted. Oh, they're fighting! Stop it! Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, the shoes are drippy. They kind of remind me of the shoes from like Monster High or from Don Don Dango's design a little bit. If I remember rightly. And then there's so much detail you can't see. Let me make this big on my screen so I can show better. Yeah, you can't see it. It's too low res. Wide, dummy thick. There's a heart inside the eye, and there's like space stuff, and there's like little bubbles in the stomach, and there's like more stuff. There's so much stuff I want to show you, but you have to wait till it's rigged, cause like I only saw it in the voice call. But like if you see the red and green next to each other, this is an old version of green too. These eyes down here are yellow now. The stuff on X is the most up to date, honestly. But yeah, it's really, really cool. I'm really excited, and I can't wait to read every HP Lovecraft story and play every Lovecraftian game. So I'm just so exhausted from all the drama and the stuff going on behind the scenes with me. I just really hope for the best for every VTuber out there, because I know every VTuber tries their hardest. There is. I still need to play the game that got us. Let me get some tea. Oh, I only have water now. I think the model's supposed to be done in 2 months. And then after that, it will be my 4th year anniversary, so I'm thinking about trying to debut it around there and doing a big like theme for it. But I need, honestly, maybe I could ask Nagi, because Nagi has good taste. I need an animated starting soon screen because my thing is based on Minna, and Minna's no longer, she's completely retired. I've sold her. I don't own the intellectual rights to Minna anymore, so that's gone. I don't want to be Minna. Minna literally was just a quick decision. Possibly. I do like doing stuff for Halloween though. I usually get my D&D group together and we do like caramel apples and we dress as our characters for the year, and then we do other stuff. What am I thinking there? For the starting soon screen, I'm either thinking if I get enough funds from sponsorships and the community, doing a lore video, maybe like 2 minutes, that's gonna be very expensive. But if I'm looking for something mild, I'm just looking for like how Cthulhu lays underneath the water and just like glowing eyes and like the tentacles kind of like wiggling and reaching up. Nothing too dramatic, just like soon. Like not even starting soon, just soon. And just like some dramatic music in the background too, which I'd have to commission, and just like slight animation. Nothing big. Kind of like how like when you first started you had the snakes and everything. I like that, but make it underwater. That's the only thing I could think of. Because I don't want to do the death thing. Oh, I forgot your thing had soon too. This is why Maggie's my Oshi. Maybe, oh, I could do Cursed Riley letters instead. Oh, yeah, I could do the grading for Cthulhu for my starting soon screen. Oh my god! I love this community. You guys itch my brain in the greatest way. Fatagan. Thank you for the subs, but I was trying to remember the,
Your dick's small.
It is indeed. You're a creature of Yig? I didn't know that. I'm still learning some of the lore. We've read 50 H.P. Lovecraft stories, and then we stopped because we discovered we are Cthulhu. That is crazy, though. Yig is one of my favorites, though. He's canonically your dad? I love that. Thank you for the gifted subs, too. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. See, I just have to save up the money, and then, like, because I was even joking in the, Wishly chat. I was like, I need to start saving, because they're posting so much good stuff in that chat. Stop posting those things, those Cthulhu and cookie cutters, and the H.P. Lovecraft board game. I only work weekends because I'm a college student. I can't afford these things. Stop showing them to me. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, though. That is so cool, though, that Yiga's your dad. For my lore, basically, Cthulhu lies in every reality. So in this reality, since anime and, like, idol culture is so popular, I took the form Cthulhu. Because I don't have enough power because people stop believing in the old gods, so I have to get you to believe so I can wake for my dream. That's why also, like, if you look up on Google right now, Google canonically tells you that I'm wearing a skin suit, which is crazy. We posted in the chat. I was like, something like, what is the lore of Cthulhu? And then the Google AI says, Cthulhu is a streamer that streams cozy games, mind you. It said comfort games and wears a skin suit. And we had such a laugh at that. Do you guys like my skin suit? Dude, you're fishing. Audrey is short? Who's Audrey Short? Who are these people? Google canonically says you're deceased? That's crazy. Oh, the people who got gifted subs? Oh. It's been a while since I've been gifted subs, okay? But yeah, I want to double down. I want to reach a wider audience and educate people about Lovecraftian themes. That's a lot of fish. It's my favorite smell in the world. I do. I've erased it 3 times now and it keeps coming back. Just like when I try to organize things in Wishly, it's like my PC's cursed. I spent 15 minutes trying to like organize it, like this is the skincare stuff, this is the makeup stuff, this is the chat recommended stuff. Hello, welcome in my lovely Lovecraftian. I'm Cthulhu. So loud. Hello, Gavin Draws. My name's Cthulhu. We were just chatting about stuff. We're gonna play a game here soon, I promise. This is stuff that robbed, yes. This is who's following you right now. This is the link to the dragon company. Or like, for example, I tried to put different flavors of like Isopure on my Wishly and it like collapsed. Oh, you just placed an order. What? What's an order? What does it say 5 hours ago? What's going on? This is what I'm talking about. My Wishly's cursed. I was just on here 3 hours ago. What is that? Oh my god. Does that mean I'm gonna start beatboxing here soon. Oh, it's your Cthulhu! It's a Cthulhu! Ah! Here, chat, I'll show you. That's the only thing about Wishly. I wish that did the pictures and stuff. Does that mean it gets here in 5 hours, or did you place the order 5 hours ago? My Wishly is cursed. I am so hungry right now. I could eat a chat member. Yeah. Oh, that's why it was like that. You probably did break it. That's probably why my Wishly was acting up. Oh, yay! I'm the sacrifice! Go to control. Okay, go to control panel. Thank you for your help. I can't wait to fix my PC. Control panel. And then uninstall Windows crashes. Oh, wait. Let me turn up the volume so you guys can hear what's going on. Wait. Oh, fuck. Oh boy! Now I can hear the sounds of my people. Boom, boom. I think it made it worse. I gave you 500 characters? It doesn't even say you said anything. Oh, there it is. Yes, you did crash it. This was you. That's why I was having trouble. Just in case everybody wanted to see the message. It literally made me scroll the page over. It doesn't like make it one thing. It makes you scroll wheel it. I'll put it in the Wishly chat for the monumental hype. Wish, wish. I'm gonna put it in the net. So I need a snack. I have not eaten today, and it is lunchtime now. That was cheese cracker dust in the bottom of the bag. Well, you guys broke me again. They'll give them subs and then the fun fact, this plushie's name is Lulu, like me. They turned me into a marketable plush. And technically, now that I have a green version, this would be Kanonin. Kanonin. You're sticky, you're gonna do a shower. Gifts Lulu. Says, ah! Get stinky showers. What a good Chad. Sorry. Try to throw up from all the love. That's paraphrased by the king of girls himself, Rob Steele. Ah! I imagine it just gets like more cursed with more A's there is. Enjoy your shower. Don't drop the soap. There's entities that will take advantage of you if you consent.
Life is a workout, and Smoothie King is here to help you power through. Whether you're crushing...
Well, you see, I didn't really eat food. I just, like... I had this bag. And it just has cheese cracker dust in it. And I just poured a bunch of cheese cracker dust down my throat. So, yeah, that's what I did. I need to send a new Kofi goal too. Seeing the 0 out of 0 is pretty funny. What game was this? The knocked door game. I'm not looking forward to this. I'm not looking forward to it purely because I'm dying, chat. VTubing wasn't sad enough this week, I guess. Because of the sound alert. God damn. Alright. Where's the game? There it is. Yeah, my die Cammy has to become the next Lulu. Imagine Cammy messaging my artist that, and my artist not believing Cammy, and Cammy has to, like, be a different VTuber model completely. Okay, I'm gonna use the recipe before I start the game and everything, and get a little better snack that doesn't make me cough my guts out. I will be right back. The powder did taste good. What are you guys doing? Stop fishing! There's no more. Oh wait, there's fishing. I forgot. I got potato chips. These potato chips have been on health for almost a month because I'm on a diet. But you know what? I deserve a treat because my chat's so sweet. I gotta balance out with something salty. C4 makes me itchy. Oh hell yeah, we're going back to Asia. I'm a psychiatric patient. That's all. Every day, people's strange faces bring me medicine. I don't even have the strength to tell if they're real or hallucination anymore. Yet, strangely, collecting doll pieces is the only thing that calms my mind. I don't know why. It just feels like the only hope I have left. Is this really a treatment? How much longer must I endure this pain? Stop fishing! There's no more fish. Woo! I'm getting better!
8 more days of treatment.
Lobotomy. Lobotomy. Lobotomy.
However, if you also see strange figures inside your house,
Lobotomy.
this could be a sign that your hallucinations are worsening.
Fix
In
me with
such
the
cases,
lobotomy.
immediately take your
Take the
prescribed
needle and
medication.
put it in my eyes and knees.
Or try to
Just
calm
make
yourself
me
quietly in
a
your
walking
room.
vegetable.
Hang in there
Carrot,
just a little
edamame, or
longer.
broccoli.
You'll make a
I don't
full
care how it
recovery.
goes, as long as I get my butter toast with my vegetables. Lobotomy. You know what? If you got a woman in your life, get her as a gift that keeps on giving. A lobotomy. Every woman wants a lobotomy. Okay. I suffer from hallucinations every day. Usually I'm fine, but I need to watch out for these type of hallucinations. Those that don't disappear, those that chase me warning. If they touch me, I'll faint. If it's gone, I can relax. Take the medication from the visor. Where's my medication? Feels like suffocating. I know, I didn't get one when I was trendy. Now it's indie, and it's so hard. If you're doing medicine on the mind, stabbing the knee, you're down to medication. Stabbing the knee, is that what they do to check your reflexes? I hear knocking. I love fish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 orange fish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 yellow fish. This fridge is depressing. I should show you guys a picture of my fridge. My fridge is full of condiments. I have oyster sauce, fish sauce, soy sauce, low sodium soy sauce, ketchup, mustard, mayo, sriracha, 10 different hot sauces, Jamaican hot sauce. It's like a pepper, like it's peppery. It's not really a thing. Oyster sour sauce, peach jam homemade, plum jam homemade, cherry jam homemade, homemade mango habanero hot sauce. Cottage cheese, yogurt. Like cottage cheese and yogurt do count as condiments. Don't at me. I put yogurt on stuff sometimes, bro. I don't care what anybody says. If it's spreadable, like your cheeks, it's a condiment. That's right. I'm saying your cheeks are a condiment. Hello. Ew! Did I win? So sweet, you didn't know this? I know. I'm gonna spread your cheek and put some butter between it. I'm scared, chat. I don't understand how this game works. Oh my god, look at this luxurious bathtub. It is so luxurious. There is only a little bit of shit stain. Shampoo, body shower. We don't have a shower though. Is that hose our shower? Why has he got 2 toothbrushes if he lives alone? Chat! Enhanced image! Why does he have 2 toothbrushes if he lives alone? He is not schizophrenic, they're just manipulating him. You can take your trash out, bro. How'd I close the door? Pretty. Ah! 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 Don't touch me! Women! Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away from me! Yeah, some curry recipes do use yogurt. I like putting yogurt on my tiki marsala tuna. I put potatoes and carrots in it as well. Yeah. Yeah. And you're right, I could use the hose for up and down. Yeah, one for the top row of my teeth and one for the bottom row of my teeth. That wasn't there before. I need to devise a plan. I know there's a hot girl that came out of the TV. I thought I was gonna get my dissa. No dissa. That power saw wasn't there. What? Oh, because the power soul. this time. Ah! Ah! Huh? Ah! Ah! I'm sorry. You're right. He can't live in this area. It's not real. Okay. Hello? Ah! I like how the first 3 times I just thought I was supposed to go to the door and I was right on my first playthrough. Okay, so that bowl's there, but the little blue thing underneath it wasn't. So all this is normal right now, right? Are these flowers always here? I'm just taking the medicine. Fuck it. Cannot take it yet? What do you mean I can't take it yet? What do you mean I can't take it yet? Give me my medicine! I'm an addict! Oh, thank God. What? What did I do wrong? Fuck it, we open the door. Ah! Fucking the card seems so real. I'm schizophrenic. Oh, yeah, it is a different game. It's called something like Who's at the Door. I did not update my title. I'm gonna need an editor to do that. Ah! I can take it? It hurts. I have tetanus. No. You have to, sorry, I'm just a little... If there's no hallucinations, you have to walk to the door and take the medicine from the doctor, or the guy. If you are hallucinating, you take the medicine from the table. That's why you open the door sometimes. I didn't know that, and I got lucky my first playthrough. I made it to like day 5 by just taking stuff from the medicine. These are the visitors. You get the guy with the hair in his mouth, the lady, and the red person. They're on the table right here. And there's the doll head that I found, so I guess it's a trophy. And then, you use space to crouch, which I haven't figured out what that's good for yet. And then, that's what the doll said. I met Bori at a bar across from my place. She sang there. Her beautiful face and sweet voice captivated me. I had to get closer to her. Does this count as another hallucination, though? If not, it'll start me back on day 1, I guess. Cool, I did. Oh, they are just a small indie company. What happens when I build a full doll? Is it gonna, like, hurt me? This isn't that bad. One day, she confided in me about a man who followed her every night. He might be a stalker. Come stay at my place for a while. It's closer to the bar, you know. She first looked at me hesitantly, but then agreed. Hee hee, it's time to make your dream come true. Oh my god. They're gonna make her famous by killing her. Oh my god. I played enough puzzle games to answer. The solution is death. So this is gonna be the big scare. Because the doll's fully intact now. Oh, fuck. Where's it gonna come from? I can hear it. I'm not crazy, you are, chat. You are crazy. I'm hallucinating. We talked about this before. The tube is blue though, and there's rope in there. I have to take the medicine. Yes! Yes, I did it! Okay. Alright, how are we doing? I'm scared. Sorry, student, nice pair of legs you got there. I know, right? Look at that outfit. Look at that drip. Honestly, those socks are pretty cool. And the gloves to match. Yeah, indie horror games are a lot of fun. No. What if I disappear instead, chat? What if I'm a figment of your imagination?
Breaking news. Multiple severely mutilated bodies have been discovered at a villa up in the mountains in Gyeonggi province. All victims were found with violent external wounds. Police are conducting search operations, considering the possibility that additional missing persons may still be alive. In particular, given the discovery of various medical instruments at the villa, investigators are focusing on the possibility that the suspect may be a
Seriously, you
practicing
scared the shit out of me.
physician. As more information becomes available about this case, we will further update you.
Shh, Parasite, shh. No, honey. No, stay still. Woo! There you go. Do you guys think I should open the door or take the medicine? I'm thinking let's open the door. Because that seemed like a pretty, like... But also... Oh, you can. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's the medicine guy. I did. Dude, we're gonna beat it. You can fly, yeah, totally. Don't do it though, because you might end up on the news. You don't want to be on the news now, do you? Okay. But I feel like on day 7 or 8, the murder's gonna be at my house. Don't get too close to what? I'm fucking scared. I gotta pep talk myself up. You're the greatest. You're amazing. Your chat has big booties. You got a big booty. We're big booties. We got a lot of medicine here. You know your pretty princess pills, dude. You took them. You took them good. You took the medicine good. Yeah. You're good at swallowing things. You know. That's a quality that some people like. God, this sounds awful. Anyways, I'm gonna go for it. I don't know if I'm hallucinating. Stop meowing, parasite! I see you. Not the fucking making fun of me after. Well, at least now I know what the red face person looks like. Okay, so I can also be hallucinating the person at the door, apparently, too. Yeah, it's your baby parasite. Ow, ow, ow! She bit me. Were those always there? I don't think those were always there. Thank you, Javi, for a whole year of being subscribed to this channel. That's an achievement. Oh my god. It's like, you're being annoying. Great, great, wonderful, thank you. There. Oh my god. Kitty. There. Okay, sorry about that, chat. Just had to pet my pussy real quick. Thank you for the sub again. It's really amazing that you could be here today. It's so uncanny valley. It makes me feel like I actually have like something going on. Don't look away. I'm taking the medicine right away. Fuck your little spreadsheet. Don't even knock me where you going on. That's why there's 2 toothbrushes. I interrupted my roommate who was taking a bath. I'm a bad person. No, you try to kill me. I hate you. The clock isn't ticking. Does that count as a hallucination? Was that painting always crying? What the fuck? Oh. Oh! Ooh, I didn't like that one. I don't like dick. I mean, I don't like. I read the chat. Oh, that one made me sick to my stomach. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Get there, 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 get there. Go, 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 go. Take your medicine. You got this, you got this, you got this. Take it, take it, take it. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm hallucinating. The fish were not red. What do you mean I can't take it yet?
Hello,
The fish.
how are you? I am under the water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
That was perfectly timed. Hello? We get another water? Huge lesbian moment. Ah! I don't know where to hide though. Does this still count? I think that still counts as a hallucination though. If it's gone, I can relax. Do I relax and take the medicine from the visitor, or do I have the medicine in the bottle? Chat, door or pills? D for door, P for pills. Oh, thank God. Okay, we can win this. Why can't I take it yet? I was just hallucinating. Do I do the door or do I do the medicine? I'm pretty sure I just hallucinated. D or P? I'm thinking P too. We're gonna pee. Well, let's pee together, chat. It was D. That just means we gotta go through a whole nother week together. I don't know if that was you guys fucking with me or if a dish actually broke. I'm gonna say fucking take my medicine. I'm gonna assume that you guys don't have a dish breaking sound. Thank you for stream. Thank you for the gifted subs too. I hope you have an amazing, wonderful rest of your day. Be safe out there. You don't know what's real or not. Did it say day 1 or day 2? Was I right or wrong? I guess we'll find out here in a second. Dude, I think the guy in the bathroom scared me the worst. I fell for it. He doesn't usually walk up like that. Fuck! I'm an idiot. Oh, so I did make it to day 2 last time. Dude, chat, this just proves I need a lobotomy. I need a lobotomy real bad. I can't differentiate between what's real and fake. Okay. Cannot take yet. Wonderful. Why not? What? I literally saw something change right in front of me. I was hallucinating. Some BS. I got an achievement for dying 10 times for something that wasn't real. Go me. I achieved something. I achieved the L achievement. Fuck it. Yeah. I'm really bad at this. The clocks sound different. Sorry, I'm so hungry. Okay. We'll get this together as a team chat. Wait, but Bori was their doll. Do I have trauma? See, I don't know if that's real or fake, because I never looked over there till now. DRP chat. Dr. Pepper chat. DRP. The story just got deeper though when I saw that. DRP. No, not the hidden secret one. Shit. I'm gonna door. These just a P. I can't even tell what I'm hallucinating anymore. Like, what was the hallucination there? Oh! This is pills. There used to be a picture there. Can't take it yet. Wait for someone to be at the door. They're so tiny sometimes. Yeah, it is all blending together. I played so long I can't tell what's real or fake. I need to stop eating these chips to eat something real. I'm gonna scream so fucking loud whenever there's gonna be a head in this fridge or something. That's one of my biggest fears. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, 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 fuck. Fun fact, we'll stop and we'll tell a real life horror story. So, the inspiration from Candyman comes from the story, and I'm pretty sure it took place in Chicago. I forget what the lady's name was right off the top of my head, but let's call her Rosie in this scenario. So Rosie lives in a low-income neighborhood. This is in an area where you want to have a cookout or a family gathering. It is low income. And Rosie was trying to, like, better herself. She was getting extra assistance from the government. She wanted to work on her GED and just, you know, try to get a better life. She suffered from schizophrenia, though. So, some night she heard whispers in the walls and she dismissed it. And there's some stuff out of place and she thought that it was all in her head. And then she saw footprints on the ground. She called the police, and the police told her that it was nothing. And she continued for almost a whole year later. But while she was improving her life for a year, people started noticing, people started whispering and talking, right? There's been other reports of people like boarding up their bathrooms at night and that they're scared, but no one's doing anything because it's a low income area. They write it off as a domestic disturbance or a neighbor. Rosie later hears a crack through her medicine cabinet. And I'm pretty sure it says that 2 men came through. And Rosie didn't make it. She called the police. She told them that they were in the walls. They thought she was crazy, especially coming from this area code. So they dismissed it. They didn't discover her body till 3 days later. This is the inspiration from Candyman, and it's a real story that happened. They were going through the crawl spaces, and they attacked her because she started coming up with nice things, and they robbed her. When she called them, the police could hear them in the walls. They just didn't believe her. So, people drew inspiration from Candyman for that story. That story's true. You can look it up. I'm pretty sure it happened in Chicago. Yeah, Candyman's inspired by that murder case. So when the medicine cabinet broke, my fear was genuine because this is just a murder case that I recently learned about. Okay. Those papers aren't usually those papers. Can I take my medicine here soon? What more does it want from me? Should I? I'm going to. Looks like it might be the head for my doll. No! No! Ooh, I did it right. Oh. No reward though? Thought for sure it was gonna be the head for the doll. Was that hat rack always there? Candyman was pretty scary, especially now that I know it was based on something true. I'm not sure if that hat rack was always there. What do you think, chat? Do you think the hat rack was always there? I feel like Dora. I feel like the horror Dora streamer. Do you think the hat rack was always there? Hola, soy Cthulhu. I'm taking the pills. I'd rather start from day 1 than get jump scared by those hands again. Okay, I was right. The hat rack was not there. It was a plant rack. Something was up. I don't like that pillow. That pillow bothers me so much. Why do I even bother checking this stuff? There's never anything in it. Is it gone? What do I do? Maybe if I just don't look at it. Ah, I did a good job. Okay. I didn't expect it to look at it after. He has bigger balls than me. Okay, just get to the medicine, 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 get to the medicine, get to the medicine! This is what I imagine my artist sees after drawing all the eyes on my model. My poor artist. No, I'm not a woman crying. It's okay, you're just on your period. You threw up. It's okay. You're fine. Okay. I'm not gonna fuck with that. Okay, we got this time, chat. Please give me an easy one. Easy one game. Not too easy though. I rather get scared because it's easier to get scared than it is to do the other stuff in this game. Okay, the paper's normal. I'm looking over every inch of this house. I don't believe that the last one's gonna be take the medicine at the door. I don't want to believe that's gonna be that easy. Time looks normal. There it is! That wasn't too scary though. Oh no, financial crisis, your last big scare! The stock market crashed. So there's no winning in this game? When you're right, it just takes you to the beginning? Why is that? You guys saw it too. That wasn't fake. That was a hallucination. How do I win? Hi! I like that profile picture. That's a cute cat. Yeah, how do I win? Where's the baby? God, this is so unfair. I'm a woman. I have maternal instincts. Where's the baby? Where'd you put the baby? Where's my baby? My baby! No! My baby! Oh, I forgot to take my birth control. No baby now. Take that, depression. That was real? Motherhood is real, chat. I'm a mom now. The game said so. I'm definitely hallucinating this time. How was that? Oh, because if the hallucination goes away, Okay, so it went away. That's why. The hallucination went away with the paper, too, after I pulled it. Technically, I hallucinated dishware and it didn't go away. I am not middle class. Let me take my pills before I get dreams or something. I gotta take the medicine this time? I'm not even gonna let that one jump scare me. Hi, welcome in. How are you doing today? What's going on? That was an easy one. Ugh, now I don't know what's real or fake. The world still looks weird, right? That's me too. Yeah, that's not normal. Yes! Okay. That looks more normal. I'm still hallucinating. That one was easy. Yeah. Perfectly normal. Are y'all schizo or does it look that way? It didn't start. Exactly! I think that's how they get you with that second one. Like, oh, I can't be the same one twice in a row. I hated the one of those guys right there because I just blindly walked in here. I also like the ones where you look at the people. Nope. I'm seeing 2. Day 8. Okay, let's see if we get it right this time. Okay. Oh, thanks for the follow. We're playing a horror game right now. Okay, I'm gonna stay on first. Thank you, Nuka Nocturne. I swore I heard knocking. I swore I heard knocking. I mean, the knocking went away, right? Not that type of knocking. It sounded like knocking from inside the walls. Okay, I guess we just gotta look at the people now. Hello? Okay, the hallucination didn't go away, so I should win it this time. No, you're okay. It's not your fault. There shouldn't be a day 9. I should have won. What's going on? This isn't my home. Where are my dolls? Everything's too bright. I'm uneasy. I can't access my kitchen. No, you can't make me touch grass. No! Hello? Hello? Oh, I gotta touch grass. No!
You went outside? That's impossible. Are your symptoms getting worse? You're still taking your medication, right? Please wait just a little longer. I'll come see you soon.
God fucking damn it. Why is everything dark now? Is this hard mode? Or hallucination? Oh, it's a hallucination. There's shoes before. It's supposed to, exactly, I had to touch gamer grass instead of taking pills, my schizo pills in my little pretty room. It is hard mode. Fuck. Do I technically take my medicine because the hallucination went away? D or P? Because technically the hallucination went away. It was just a jump scare for a second. So I think I hit the door, right? Nah. Guess not. This game makes it so fucking hard. Let's follow the ominous pointing doll, chat. Obviously, she's gonna be cut up.
Excuse me, Doctor. Someone, please.
Ah, you're awake.
What is it?
Sooner than expected.
Why am I tied up? Untie me! Right now!
What
I
is it?
can't do that. You're about to become something more special. Of course, you're already beautiful enough. Yet beneath the surface, I believe a truly perfect form lies hidden. You'll become so beautiful, even your reflection won't recognize you.
Don't!
Don't move. You'll mess up that flawless skin. If you keep moving, you might not turn out as pretty.
It's a horror game, they're all fucked up. I want light privileges back.
Next is a follow-up report on the previous incident. We continue to receive testimonies from victims who underwent illegal medical procedures at an unknown
He was here earlier. Thank you, Gojo Blue Eyes King, for coming back in.
To focus all
It
efforts
was really
on
nice of
making
them to
a
donate
swift
that.
arrest based on the victim's statements.
No, but you're right, this is
Warning
really
that the
fucked up.
suspect may still be holding 10 subjects captive and continuing his illegal activities. As soon as more information becomes available, we will keep reporting on this case.
Could I? I thought I might have been the mad doctor and this might be like my punishment, like my own personal hell, but I could be a victim. Enjoy work. Ah, I thought it was gonna say Lenten. Fuck. Is there like a shadow person here? Are they still there? I can't see. It's so dark. Oh, yep, they're there. They're there. They're there. Can you come to the door a bit faster? Oh, they're just like a sock puppet. You're not scary. Kind of cute. Yeah, like Cthulhu vibes. I'm gonna take my medicine now. Isn't it kind of cute though? I mean, like, there's a lot of bad stuff happening in this game right now, but that's kind of cute. Okay. Don't mind me, just go into the kitchen to have a little snack, some more potato chips. Okay. Oh, fuck. Where's the phone? I can't see. I know it's in here somewhere. I think it's right over here. There it is.
Are you the teacher from the orphanage where Bori stayed? She's very sick right now. Your number was the only one written in her notebook. Bori has been asking for you a lot. She must have relied on you quite a bit. If you don't mind.
It looked like a Muppet, yeah. I'm gonna take the pills because the text is still on, so I imagine I'm still hallucinating since the text hasn't went away. If I'm wrong, at least I won't have those fucking arms grab me. Nice. Oh, fuck no. I'm gonna have a bagel with cream cheese, I think. Trying to... What was that noise? What was that noise? Was that you, chat? Chat? Don't fuck with me. Was that you? Middle pipe. Exactly. It sounded like the middle piper dean, but quiet. Okay, chat. D or P? D or P, because I'm pretty sure that was a hallucination, the sound, and it's gone now. I don't see anything else, so I'm thinking D myself, but I've been wrong quite a bit, so D or P. D or P, chat. D? D? We hitting the door? Alright. I trust you guys with my life. Let's see if I put it in good hands. I don't care who the IRS sends. I'm not paying taxes. Dude, I should have had the heart rate monitor on for the stream. I thought it'd be like just really simple, but no, it's actually pretty scary. Okay. Oh, my Muppet. Your daughter? I think that's her right there. Okay, so I'm taking my pills for sure because the head's not disappearing. Girl. Stop scaring me. Let me see if she's still there. Bitch! More schizo pills. Is that a heart? It can be. The story is progressing. Nothing. 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 Oh! I caught the man who was following Bori. He quickly tried to leave, saying, "I'm sorry, I must have mistaken you for someone else. His name is Taku." He said his young daughter was kidnapped and went missing long ago. He must have mistaken Bori for his daughter. And that doesn't count as hallucination. The doll part's back there. Honestly, that made me think it was part of the game again. I fall for it every time. Did you guys see that too? Okay, now that's not normal. That's not normal! Next should not be able to contort like that. If I get started back on day 1, that guy must have been a freaking ventriloquist or circus actor. The story's really sad though. Like, I know I'm supposed to be scared, but I'm also like sad. Oh. How about a hair transplant? Your daughter would like it too. I said to the man who was left only with guilt for not being able to save his daughter, drunk every day. Taku hung his head in drunkenness, his hair swaying in the wind as if accepting my words. I couldn't stop myself from laughing. Do you, like, put his daughter's hair on him? I don't understand that last note. Do you guys understand? I'm confused. I'm lost now. The story was very easy to follow, but now it's, like, everywhere. Do you think this is a door? You think it's pills? Pills or door, chat? Pills or door? P or D? I'm thinking D. So that's 2 Ds, 1 P. Brainwatt, help us out. Lurkers, come on. We can do this together. I believe in you, chat. Okay, we're gonna do D. You were right, Frank! What gave it away? What made you think it was P, Frank, so I can learn? What gave it away to you? You don't know? You just had a gut feeling? I thought it was the fact that she wasn't knocking at first, but then she started knocking. I don't know. She has like a fishnet glove. She has that on canonically though. But it could have been scales and I just overlooked it. There's been plenty of things I've just overlooked. It's hard to see with the darkness as well. Because I'm gonna think it's door again. Oh, no. Hi chat. Hi Stima. Hi Booba. It's so hard to see, like, whatever's over here, you can't hardly see it. Like, the Muppet guy? He didn't even scare me at first, because I thought that, like, I was like, oh, you're just kind of cute, you know? You're just standing there. The scares were definitely scarier on the first one. Like, the first week. This one's a little bit more toned down. Okay. Alright, I stand corrected. My face feels like I just saw a ghost, and it's very stiff now, and, haha. I feel like all the scares are through the people, though, now. I haven't even been checking the freezer. Well, the hallucination did go away, so I think this is a door moment. As long as there's not another hallucination at the door. Yeah. The hallucination went away. Give me my medicine. Guys. I just made sense of this one. How about a hair transplant? Your daughter would like it too. I said to the man who was left with only guilt for not being able to save his daughter, drunk every day. Tongu hung his head in drunkenness, his hair swaying in the wind at his accepting worry words. I could not stop laughing. I could not stop laughing because his hair's in his mouth. He's one of the guys handing me the medicine. And then the other one's the girl with the eyes. So we haven't discovered who the red one is yet. Guys! It all makes sense. That's why I didn't understand, because it's right there. He put the hair in the mouth. He put the girl's hair in the mouth. He made her look like a sex doll. Because the big eyes and the blonde hair is a sex doll, which are common in horror. Oh my god, and then I'm gonna be the baby. That's why we haven't filled the head yet. I'm the baby. I'm baby, chat. And he's perceived as a monster because he let his own daughter go missing. He's a Muppet and a monster because he's just a puppet of this man toying with him like a toy. While she's a beautiful doll because he saw beauty in her. And she has the ball joints because she was just controlled and away from her friend. It's all coming together. And I'm obsessed with dolls because I don't know yet. Because we'll get there. I might be the bad guy. Okay, I'm hallucinating. There's a microphone here. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss away. Baby, my heart's on fire. And if you lose me, well, then you lose me. And you'll be alone. Telephone and tell me I'm on my way. This microphone's still there. I have to take the medicine. I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. Why was it just scary? Did you guys hear that? Like, I opened the door. I've lost all ambition, a worldly acclaim. I just wanna be the one you love. And with your permission, if you feel the same, I will be the one you're dreaming of. A long time ago. Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Okay, that was mildly entertaining. I heard like a scary sound and then like nothing. Is there like a monster here I can't see or something? Doesn't look like anything's there to me. Yeah, he made her like a doll. That's why her face is all swollen. What do you guys think? D or P? I think last time we were supposed to take the pills and we didn't. You think D? I'm trusting you this time. It's okay, chat. Speedrun. Where's the speedrun? Body parts in fridges just bother me so much. Ugh. Okay, I remember this from last time. I need to get to the medicine. It comes through the TV. Welcome back. We're repeating the same jump scares because we keep falling for it on day 7. Lag. I miss the simpler times where you just open the door and there's a giant guy. Alright. I'm opening the door. Let's go! We did it! We did it! That's the dad, though. The red-faced one must be the mom, then. Or the friend. Because we've seen the red-faced one, too. Maybe they have a red face because they're so embarrassed of what they did. They sold out the family and ruined their lives. Ah, here we go. This one is a hallucination. I remember this one.
Are you the teacher from the orphanage where Bori stayed? She's very sick right now. Your number was the only one written in her notebook.
Or this could be the teacher from the orphanage. I don't know who
Bori's
this
been
is
asking
yet.
for you a lot. She
Oh, this is
must have
Mrs.
relied on you
Gogu.
quite a bit. If
The picture.
you don't mind.
This game is really creepy. We've solved some of the mystery, though. I put some of the pieces together. Don't get too close, okay? This one's easy. It's already a hallucination. Just can't get too close to... Don't be the one above the thing. Okay. It doesn't go away. That's all I needed to know. Alright. That seems normal. Yeah, that's just my roommate. It's just Jerry. He works night shifts. Leave him alone, dude. Don't get too close, okay? Is it the same one again? That's kind of dumb if so. Let's see. Alright. Give me the one in the bathtub then. Hi, buddy. Ah, that is concerning. It's slowly getting closer. I like looked over for a second and it was crawling towards me. Okay, day 8. Alright, chat, we gotta be pros. Oh, nothing. 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 Okay, this is easy. It's hallucination. Because I'm seeing double division. Alright. We did it. Not to be, like, dork, but I probably... Oh, man. I already know your story. I already resolved it. And now I have to see it play out before my very eyes. Oh, Tonku. Oh, Tonku.
Oh, you're awake, Taku. That hair transplant surgery I mentioned earlier, I just came up with a really ingenious method. I'm going to do it myself.
I feel like I'm probably the doctor in a weird
Your
way.
daughter will be delighted to see this too. Soon, you'll be completely transformed.
And that's why I'm taking the medicine, because I did it. That's what I want, but if it's something different, that'd be even
Open
exciting.
your eyes. The surgery went absolutely perfectly. Now, how about you take a look in the mirror? Even you won't recognize yourself.
He has his daughter's eyes.
Hello, motherfucker.
Are you the teacher from the orphanage where Bori stayed?
Oh, it is the teacher. I was right.
Very sick right now. Your number was the only one written in her notebook.
Oh, yes, that's right. How is Bori?
Bori has been
I'm
asking for you a
graduated.
lot. She must have relied on you quite a bit. If you don't mind.
Yes, I'll head there right away.
I was right. I have to be the doctor. That's why I suffer from hallucinations. That's why I'm seeing the nurses bring me the medicine. And I'm reliving the painful thing I did to them. And that's why I like play with dolls. Because it reminds me of my surgeries. It's a way for me to get out my stimulants. The FBI can't stop me! I'm a puzzle-solving genius! That has to be it. I'm being plagued by what I did. Come back here, lesbian! Get back here, lesbian! This is it. I'm the villain.
The suspect involved in the illegal medical practice case has
me.
been apprehended. Currently, he is denying all charges and continues to make controversial claims that human will and mental strength can overcome any pain. In addition, he has gone so far as to make statements that glorify past acts of brutal human experimentation. Psychiatric evaluation is now
Would not.
scheduled
I
to be
solved it.
conducted.
You would not believe your eyes. You would not believe your eyes.
You're gonna break free of the fear, alright, buddy, because you did it.
Would not believe
I'm the monster.
eyes.
The fish tank gave it away. All doctors have fish tanks in their office. I'm a doctor. You can't afford a fish tank if you're just middle class.
Believe your eyes. It's hard to say that I'd rather not believe your eyes.
I'm not sure if that's a sound in the background or if there's something happening in the house. I have to wait for Fireflies by Owl City to play through. I swore I heard something. Whatever, I'll open the door. Get over the sauce. Dude, solve the mystery. Fuck, I'm just gonna take the pills and find out what happens. I think I'm hallucinating the floor creaking. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Yeah. I was wrong. Oh well. Day one. That cutscene's better than the hands grabbing you cutscene. Ah! This is me. I'm in the straitjacket because I'm unwell. I'm the monster. I have nothing to fear except for fear itself. I'm the monster. I have nothing to fear but fear itself. I'm a bad person. I'm a terrible person. I'm an awful person. I deserve this. Oh. Look, 50% of me is scared of that, alright? It'd be funny if it was the same jump scare again. That was a telephone, nothing in there. The shoes are still there, the trash bag's still there, the papers are still the papers. Oh. I'm hallucinating. They don't just stand there like that. Hello. Sorry if I spoiled the story, but we don't know yet for sure. I'm pretty sure that's how the story's gonna go. It's just a prediction. It's not a spoil. Damn, it's really fucked up that I got out now. Now I understand why it was like hitting me upside the head and stuff. I'm a wanted criminal and I was like going out there. They just had to put me down. I kept thinking about the teacher, Miss Gumu, who I met through Bori. Even the rumors of her husband's business failure and her son's college rejection, she was someone who always gave children a warm smile. Why did she fall into that cult? What the fuck? Okay, now this throws a wrench in my... I'm gonna make her smile forever. Okay, what do you think in DRP so far? DRP. DRP chat. I'm thinking pills because the text is still in there. If I'm wrong, it just goes back to day one. Like, I prefer to go back to day one this way than the other way. Nice. We were right. Feels good to be right, chat. Okay. I am mentally unwell. Mentally unstable. There's nothing for me, so they put me in this fable. I get the door this time, because last time I fell for the pills, but since the hallucination went away, I go there. Gimme. See, she wears gloves. Fishnet gloves. Like, it's true. When in doubt, pee. I pissed chat. Dude, today's been such a good day. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you for the Lulu that's been on my head all stream. I'm really excited about that. Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you for following. Thank you for the new chatters. Thank you for blowing me up on X. Thank you! I love you! Oh, sorry, that was a bit too bold. Alright. Alright. We got this. Oh, the legs. I hope she would have the strength to overcome her misfortunes. I found her contact information among Boris's belongings and got her to come here under the pretense that Bori was sick. Okay, I think last time this didn't go away. Oh wait, it went away. Right? Or is it still bright? I can't tell. I can't tell. I'm gonna take the pills. The lamp's still there. I was right. Okay. What's this? Am I a victim? Or am I... Did you guys hear that? There's something out here. No, okay, it was the knocking. I'll read it to you, in case you're too scared to read right now. Surgical record log. Patient name, Miss Gomu. Purpose of procedure, to inscribe the sacred sigil, to carve the talisman and invite fortune. Remarks. Multiple hallucinations observed during the procedure. And the text is still there, so I'm gonna assume I'm still hallucinating. So far, that's been correct. Yep. This should be the end. We're getting closer. We have all 3 dolls. We just need to find the head. Oh my god, that one got me. I'm reinvested. Day 8. Okay, we have to be pros. We got this. I believe in us. We can do anything as long as we do it together, right, chat? Okay. If I hide, it'll disappear on its own. And if it disappears, I have to go to the door. Because it's not real. None of this is real. Okay. So now I gotta take the medicine at the door because it's not there anymore. Okay. And now we should know the whole story should come together. If I'm just another victim or if I'm the doctor. Okay. Put it DR if you think it's doctor. Put V if you think it's victim. I'm voting doctor. I think I'm the doctor. Put a V if you think I'm the victim though. But I'm pretty sure I'm the doctor. You think I'm a victim? Okay. Who else? I still think I'm the doctor. Doctor? You think so too? Anybody else on the victim side? Doctor, okay. Anybody else on the victim side at all? God, it's such a 50-50. Okay, well, let's go into the light literally and find out together. Okay. It's all gonna come together now. Who am I? Why am I in this place? What did I do to deserve this fate? Ah!
Where is this place? Why are you all here? What is this? Why are you doing this to me? Untie me. Right now!
The pills you took were poison that slowly eats away at your brain. Seeing you flail around lost in hallucinations was truly entertaining.
The pain and despair we endured. Now it will seep into your flesh and bones.
You're no savior. Your greed made us what we are, and now we'll become your nightmare. Aren't you excited? Our masterpiece.
So I was the doctor? Or...
The perpetrator of those horrific human experiments has gone missing.
Yes, Mr. Kim, who had received a life sentence, was controversially released on parole 10 years ago and has since vanished without a trace.
Yes, there are also suspicions of medical record trading with higher-ups behind the parole decision, right?
Yes, human rights groups strongly opposed the decision at the time, and after his disappearance, there were even suggestions that the victims' families might have kidnapped him.
This led to renewed scrutiny of his past. His brutal crimes committed under the banner of human experimentation.
It's hard to believe that a person could do such things to another human.
Yes, the case remains unsolved, and Kim's whereabouts are still a complete mystery. Where could he possibly be? This has been Caseline. Thanks for watching.
What do you really think happened to Mr. Kim?
Well, I guess
I'm
he
a
probably
monster.
didn't survive long. Honestly, someone like that deserves to be punished just as cruelly. Rip, destroy, tear apart. I'd make sure he suffers just as much, if not more, with most agonizing pain possible. That's what I would do.
Blah blah. Endless loop mode? Who would want that? Oh, there's hidden hallucinations? I didn't find any. I'm good. I don't need to find any hidden hallucinations. So, basically, to summarize for those who might have came in late, or just to chat about the game before we end stream. On day one, you just think that you're like some patient somewhere, or you're just like living in your apartment, and you start finding pieces of like it says only dolls give you comfort, and then you find a piece of this one girl's head, and it sounds like a friend might have misled her or something, and then you're going through it and you're having more hallucinations. After the first one, I didn't realize, but midway through the second one, I was like, oh my god, the Muppet has hair in his mouth, and the guy has hair in his mouth. And then the third note, I was like, this doesn't make any sense, and then it clicked. The hair transplant surgery was transplanted his hair to his mouth. He did that to that second guy. So what I thought it was, is that I got sentenced to a psych ward for the crimes I committed. But in reality, we're looking through the game through the prospect of the 3 people that he mutilated as a doctor came together once his sentence ended, kidnapped him, and then started feeding him medicine that slowly poisoned himself. So every time he had a hallucination, they told him to take another pill, and then that caused more hallucinations because it was a poison. So at the end of it, he was going through a lot of like mental and physical like suffering because of this. And the reason they wanted him to do that is because they had to mentally and physically suffer for all those years he was in prison. It doesn't look like they ever got cosmetically repaired from it. The girl still looks like a blow-up doll, the guy still has hair in his mouth, and the teacher still has all those looks like staph infections and like maybe even like syphilis, because the tools he used were probably dirty, as you see, because he was doing it like in these dirty, damp hotels. So she's permanently disfigured and sick. Bori is super like disfigured. And the thing is, she used to work at a bar and she was doing singing, so I'm gonna assume that she was wanting to go to college maybe. That's why like she probably trusted the doctor. It might have been pure, is what I'm gonna say the underlying thing for that is. And to be turned into a sex doll when she probably want to do that is like really like eye-opening. And then the dad having hair in his mouth is he can't even speak out about the allegations of what happened with his daughter or anything, even if he wanted to. And he also, his mouth is like muted with the hair because he couldn't provide for his daughter most likely, so she's working that dangerous job because he was an alcoholic. So that plays into their story. And then the fact that they was at an orphanage even though she had a dad insinuates that her dad wasn't present in her childhood upbringing. And then later came into the picture because she had a teacher at the orphanage that was helping her out. So that was her mother figure. She didn't even have a mom or a dad growing up. So Bori's like the most sad figure in the story to me personally. But the dad's trying to redeem himself and then having to suffer that hair transplant thing is really poetic too. And then the fact that the loving teacher, the embodiment of innocence and storytelling itself, had to deal with the fact that she had a cult thing on her back. Her husband's business failed. Her son couldn't make it through medical school. She literally was dealt the worst hands and still wanted to help people. And even in the end, that ruined her life because she has the sigil and the syphilis and the scarring and everything. As you can see, she has blue eyeshadow and red lipstick on too, which is usually allocated to older women trying to look pretty or paint themselves up. So even though she's like completely disfigured and hideous, she still wants to look pretty, which goes into the thing with Bori again. Maybe she'd stop being like beautiful and perfect in that way that she would help her with her life, but in the end, all these characters are tragic in a way because none of them get to redeem any quality of humanity or beautifulness. Even you. It even says at the end, as an achievement, you didn't do this for justification, but to complete the story. If you think about it, even the victims making you a victim justifies the story. They disfigure you. They do the same operations to you. They remember the operations in detail enough. If you look, the hair transplant surgery was there too. To get hair to stick in the back of the throat has to be a complex surgery. So it was burned into their images of their mind of what happened. And at the end of the game, you having all the disfiguration, all the poison, all the mental drain that they had to do all that time over the span of what? 9 times 3? That's like 36 days, right? 1, 2, 27, sorry. A little under a month. They did all that to you under a month. And they had to suffer their whole lives looking like this. And the TV show says, what if the families just kidnapped him and disfigured him? Who's to say those people lived after their surgery? It was a pretty good game for being so short. The short horror games have been good. I like the short horror games because we can play it, we can talk about it. You sit down, you get invested, and then it's over. They're not that hard to do. I like it too because it feels like I accomplished something during the day. That's why I love mouthwashing so much. It's probably one of my favorite games I played on stream. And then I love the theories that we can talk about together. It's just like when I read an audiobook. I always like doing the recap section at the end. Like, if you notice, my voice is always escalated and faster because I'm like, ooh, what if this and what if that? But, yeah. I'm wondering now if when you got outside, I thought that was like the doctors bringing you in, if the people had to get you. I thought it was funny when they hit him in the head with a baseball bat, too. I'm sorry. I kind of laughed after. I screamed really loud because I thought it was scary, but it was also funny. I'm trying to think of the jump scares if they have anything, too. I think that the guy was just actually mentally unwell, and the system failed him, just like the system failed Bori. She's in an orphanage, then repaired with her dad. Sometimes you don't need to be repaired with people in your life that left you. Sometimes it's good to just, you know, take place and move on. I think that this game represents the system failing in all utter honesty. Because even at the end, it tries to make you feel guilty for the guy, and I can't see it. He was mentally unwell. He literally said he's hyperfixated on dolls his whole life. People should have seen what he was doing to those dolls and seen that it would have led to human practice. Plus, if you see some of the things, he was doing cosmetic surgery from regular surgery, and then he was displaced from cosmetic surgery. And even at the end, it said they let him out early because of the medical records. He exchanged medical record information to get out early. So that just lets you know that some people did want the information that he had for these cosmetic surgeries. That he was pushing the boundaries of bad taste and doing things above the board. That way the board could absorb those medical files from him and learn from them in a medical practice center that would actually be underneath approval of the government and or the facilities that practice those medicines. So, in all utter reality, this is a good example of the system failing, too. And we even get to see a picture to confirm my theory that the dad wasn't in the picture. It says Bori and Miss Guru. It doesn't say Bori and dad, Bori and mom. It's just Bori and her teacher together in the picture. So, what are your theories? I'm just yapping. These are mine. And those disfigured things, I'm going to assume are other patients that didn't live past the surgery. And then the straitjacket's going to be like your visions of the mental hospital. And then the hands and the eyeballs and stuff, like I said, fish tanks. Usually doctors have fish tanks, so all the stuff that took place in that, it made sense. Oh, that makes sense. It did have Cabin Factory vibes a bit. What a good game. I wonder who I'm gonna raid. Oh, we are one follower away from 1.3k. Let's go! We'll probably get that during the raid, because usually someone's nice enough to follow from a raid. Oh, I could raid Avalamp, because they just followed me on X. That'd be a good. And then I can follow them on here, too. I didn't see the Easter eggs. Maybe we should... Let me see if anybody's done a video on the Easter eggs yet. Who's at the door Easter eggs? Let me see if this is what I'm looking for, and then I'll show. We'll look at it together.
If you can
I'm a
find any
fish tank.
song in the
You think I
world
belong in a
seconds,
doctor's office?
you
That's the
should
nicest
be
thing
able to
anybody's
sign
said
up.
to me. Okay, yeah, this is definitely what we're looking for. Let me pause it. We're gonna watch a video together for like 8 minutes. Let me get everything situated. Okay. Let me try to get some of this junk off for a second. There we go. Okay. Do you like disable it, or is this like... Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what it looks like he did. Yeah, I clipped. Well, I mean, I don't blame him, because I think if they encountered these like a certain way, but there's still a secrets. I don't think these are the secrets we were looking for. Yeah, these aren't the secrets we're looking for. Give me 1 second. Let's try again. Still pretty neat. There might not be a video yet. It might be this one.
Love was nearly lost until Pizza Hut showed up.
Go get her. Hi, I'm Peter.
Looks like a meat lover.
Possible. Are your symptoms?
Open your eyes.
Nope, there's nothing yet. Nothing yet. Oh, it's still good. Let's see if Ava's still alive so I can rate Ava. Yeah. We'll have to revisit it when someone does, or maybe I'll have to make one. But I am tired. That game took it out of me. There was so much going on, and there's so many theories. It was really fun, though. Oh, I spelled the name wrong. Ava _ Yeah. It was good. It was a good stream. I had a lot of fun. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time, kiss the homies good night. Mwah. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe. Don't answer the door for anybody you don't know, and don't take any weird pills. Your chat will disappear, I can confirm. Bye-bye. Hope your shower was good, Rob. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.